Hello guys, you're welcome back to Legal Impress with Abby. Today we'll be talking on a very interesting law in Lagos State that I am sure you're either in violation of or you have not even heard about it before. And it is
Who let the dogs out?
the Dogs Law of Lagos State. Yes, we have a law in Lagos State that actually regulates ownership and possession of dogs in Lagos State. And in this video, I'll be highlighting the key provisions of the law that you should be aware of, because I am sure you are in constant violation of the law, and I'm sure my family members too are also in constant violation of this law. So let's go right into what the law provides for. So number one, under the Dogs Law of Lagos State, every dog owner should have a license. Yes, you should have a license for the dog you own. It is an offense to have a dog that's been with you for 6 months without a license. Also, this license expires at the 31st of December of every year. So every 31st of December every year, you need to renew this license. And when you move to a different local government area, you need to obtain a new license. So as you change location, you need to get another license from the local government area that issues this dog license. Now, as it relates to the dogs, under the Dogs Law of Lagos State, every dog should have a badge. So your dog should have a badge, and on the badge should be written the date that the license was issued, the distinguishing mark of the dog, any features that the dog may have, and it should always be annexed to the collar of the dog at all times. Now, you have to return this badge if the dog dies or when your license expires. That badge needs to be returned, and you cannot use the badge of one dog for another dog. It's a serious offense under the Dogs Law of Lagos State. Number three, when you have an infected dog in your possession or custody, you are to kill that dog immediately. You should kill every infected dog. If you don't do that, someone can actually report to the authorities, and when they report, a police officer can come to investigate and also seek the advice of a vet doctor, and upon the advice of the vet doctor stating that the dog is actually infected, then that dog is going to be killed immediately. Also under the law, if a dog is found roaming about outside a private premises without a badge, then that dog can be arrested. The dog will be arrested and detained for 7 good days. And if you don't come and claim ownership of your dog, then they can sell your dog or destroy your dog. And when you come to claim ownership of the dog, you'll be requested to pay for all the costs that have been incurred in taking care of your dog or in detaining your dog, as they might have incurred one cost or the other. Under this provision, we also have various fines that are attributed to every offense you commit. The first one is, if your dog does not have a license or a badge, then you are liable to pay the sum of 2,500 naira and 40 hours of community service upon conviction. Do you really want to do 40 hours of community service for a dog? Well, I don't know about you. Also, if upon conviction it is discovered that you have an infected dog in your custody which has not been killed, you will pay the sum of 90,000 naira and 210 hours of community service. If you cannot do the community service, then you have another option of 6 months imprisonment. Also, if your dog is constituting a nuisance, someone can actually report your dog to the appropriate authority, which is the local government area or a police officer. And if they report your dog and the court orders that your dog should be confined and you should ensure that your dog is not constituting a nuisance, and you fail to comply with the order of the court, you are liable upon conviction to the sum of 25,000 naira and community service. Or if you don't like the community service, you can opt for 1 month in prison. Imagine 1 month in prison and 25,000 naira. Now, do you know the most interesting part about the law that I like? I call it the whistleblowing policy under the law. If you report the owner of a dog for whatever reason it may be, and upon conviction, the person is found guilty and is ordered to pay a certain amount of money, the court has the discretion to also issue that half of the fine the person is going to pay should be given to you. Yes, so you can be rewarded for actually reporting the owner of a dog who is in violation of this law. Can you imagine? Yeah, I like that part of it. That's the most interesting part of the law that I like. So for people that have dogs and you don't have a license and you don't have a badge, one day, when they come knocking, there's nothing like ignorance of the law. Oh, I didn't know. Because when they come knocking, you will face them. And you never can tell where it will end up. Do you have a dog in your custody that does not have a license? Or do you have one that you've actually obtained a license for and your dog also has a badge attached to it at all times? Or do you have a dog in your area that is constituting a nuisance? This particular law is the best way to go about it. So share with me your comments, opinions. What do you actually think of this law? Do you think it should be scrapped? Do you think this law would never been enforced? What exactly do you think? So share with me and let's know your thoughts on this. Please don't forget to subscribe by clicking on the red button, like, share, repost to your friend, and send this to your neighbors that have dogs and they refuse to tie their dogs down. Thank you for watching.